Hello, everyone. It is I, Rhoody. Welcome to another wonderful day. It seems that I'm going to go and try some of the new contents. And that's what we're gonna do. Today is a big night. Just got in from doing some little errands out there with Amy and stuff and such, and got home from work, had a sandwich. So I'm gonna go and check out the new content, and hopefully it's pretty fun. I guess we'll find out. If it gets boring, we can just talk about some random stuff. Let's see. It's time walking week as well. So maybe we should do time walkings. Let's complete 5 time walking dungeons. What's the reward for that? It's a pet weekend too.
Our repair efforts would not be possible without you.
What is that thing? High speaker Brinth? Flying? Is there a quest? Does anybody know? Is there some kind of a big quest to do? I'm not 100% sure. Do I have to look this up? There's some kind of quest. Let me see. Return to game. Looks like console port works okay. Is it one of these? The expedition awaits? No, it's not. Do you just go out there? I would assume you just go out there, right? Go out to Hammerfall. Do we want to use this new combat thing? Maybe we don't. Let's see. I guess maybe no, right? Flight Master. You should probably just go to Hammerfall, right? Yeah, Hallowfall. Is that it? You just go there? And there's events. Or is there a starting quest? Looks like something that could be it. We'll just go out there and see what happens. A radiant call. Okay, yeah. Now this makes sense. Oh shit, though. Never mind. I thought I was in like war mode. I don't really feel like war mode today. Sorry, everybody. I just want to pelt some of these NPCs and see what kind of tokens, or how long it'll take to get geared up. Get most of the rewards from this. I want that tabard, at least the tabard. The tabard looks pretty cool. I feel like certain tabards are worth having. This tabard is probably worth having. War mode 24/7 Wesley Vaughn. I would, but I kind of, yeah, feel like it'll be busy. Thanks for watching, Wesley. Appreciate you, my friend. We're going out there. Some serious business. I was playing Classic. I'm leveling up a Hunter in Classic while I was kind of bored. Because I don't really need any more raid gear or anything else like that. I'm pretty much done raiding in retail. Until they come up with something. Oh, thank you, Wesley Vaughn, also for following, Wesley. Thank you. So yeah, it's like kind of bored. Today it's just kind of seeing what still works and what doesn't, I guess. Most of my add-ons work, so... Controller works. Yeah, you got a Beastmaster 8442. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, well, don't really need to do the raid anymore. I mean, I kind of want to do time walking just for the time walking tokens. Because I know I don't have all those fucking mounts. There's so many mounts and I'm pretty close to... I think I'm like close to 400 mounts now. Yeah, I need 3 mounts. And I'll be at 400. So... I mean, I guess that's something to do, right? It's something to do that's not like a complete waste. So I guess we'll see what this shit's all about, huh? Hopefully it's not garbage. I don't know what all this stuff is on the map. Controller works really good for flying, I might say, if anybody's curious. A lot of people like to ask about the controller. It's very awesome. I should have played a melee today, because I'm always playing ranged on controller, so I probably should have played a melee, show you guys a melee, but... Let's see what happens here. Holy shit. Quests out the ass. These are dailies. Flame fortification. Complete the nightfall scenario. Does anybody know what that is? Complete a radiant incursion. What do you just go to these places? Stay productive in the light. Falling cast can end up burning the enemy, blah blah blah. Oh, here's the tabard. Sick! Should I pop this sucker on? Let me pop this sucker on. Wow, sick. Okay. I still like my Hellscream's tabard because it pours me to Hellscream's grasp. Alright, so now what? Let me buff up. What are some of these things? What is this? Oh. Spreading the light. Is that like one of the things? I guess that is, right? I guess that is one of the things. How do I do an incursion, though? That's... I don't know. It looks like... Help the Hollow reclaim some of their land. I guess that's what I'll go to. I mean, that seems like the... Unless there's like some kind of queue, because it said a scenario. Where is there a scenario?
You carry your torch, light the city.
Shit.
May the shadows pass you by.
A dangerous world calls for inspired solutions.
636 gear, that's not bad.
The shadows don't stand a chance.
This is great for an alt, for sure. I just don't know how to start. There's like a scenario.
In hardship,
It said scenario.
keep an eye on the This too was foreseen.
Is that like... Is that like something in the, something in the group finder? Time walking dungeon. No. I guess it's like something in the land, right? Something out here. Guess we'll go that way. That's the only way. Seems reasonable, right? It says help them here.
The lamplighters are stretched thin. For the Arathi to survive, we must settle in lands shadowed from Beladar's light.
This is just the usual quest over here.
With threats not even our key flames can dispel. Aid us, outsider. Be our beacon in the darkness.
I don't see where all these invasions are happening. Right? Where does it show like the special quests? Am I not understanding this properly? Hallowfall. Complete an incursion quest. Where is that? Hey Manifest, what's going on, my friend? What's going on, my friend Manifest? How are you? Yeah, I know. They changed this game so much. Like, way too much. I can't tell what your name is, but for whatever reason, you have no name. Your mystery viewer on TikTok. But I agree with you. They changed this game so much. I've been so used to playing now Classic. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. There's like some kind of a scenario going here. A special event in Hallowfall, but I'm having trouble kicking this off. Manifest. But anyway, what do you got? While we're all here, let's talk about an unrelated topic, of course, because that's the best thing to do while you're playing WoW, is to talk about something else. Who here is going to try to get a Nintendo Switch 2 tonight? Apparently, you can start pre-ordering them at midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific. Manifest. Let's start with you. If you could get a Nintendo Switch, would you? Or do you think pass or smash on a Nintendo Switch? Manifest, because you just got a brand new Xbox, so would you get a Nintendo Switch too? Is that something? Do you think that's important?
I will see you through.
Quest. Oh, I don't know. For any reason. Either you're going to play it, you're going to sell it to your friend, etc., etc. If you like Mario Kart, or what's the other one? Super Smash Brothers, The Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong. Friend sent us.
We are here.
I think this might just be regular quests, but I'm not sure. I need an expert that's already done this bullshit. But I thought this was the quest. Ain't no game worth $90, and Manifest already has the OLED Switch. Okay. So that's all I wanted. I wanted your opinion on that, Manifest. That's all. That seems... That's pretty true, right? Oh. Do we have to wait 20 minutes over here? Maybe we have to go over there. We just gotta wait like 20 minutes for the scenario to start. We just gotta wait a little bit of time. Manifest got some food tonight. Ain't it like $600? I think it's like $500. Yeah, but after you buy a controller... After you buy a controller and a memory card and a game... well, maybe not a game. Maybe you won't have any money left over for a game. But yeah, something like that. It says it starts right here. In and around here somewhere. Next attack 19 minutes. Is that what we have to wait for? I guess I'm gonna sit here. Your stepdad has been playing a ton of retro games on your Switch. Oh, that's good. At least he's getting a good use out of it. Do I know how much memory it has? I think it has like 256 built in. Let's check it out while we wait here, because apparently this is gonna take like... Apparently this takes like... time. Let's just hang out over here by these friends. And we'll see what happens once this event starts in 20 minutes or whatever. Alright. Yeah, I think it has like 256 gigabytes, right? Let me check that out, Manifest. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm giving you the proper information, because we'll pull it up on screen and check this out. Let me look it up. Nintendo Switch 2 specs, right? Nintendo Switch 2. Bum 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 bum. Specs. Nintendo Switch 2 technical specs. Here we go. I've found it, Manifest. This is exactly what we're looking for, my friend. Look at this. Alright. It's got a bigger screen. Weighs a little bit more. It supports up to 120 hertz. Yeah, 256 gigabytes. Yep, 256 gigabytes. Maximum resolution of 4K at 60 FPS. 120 FPS when you're at 1080. Same price as Series X for 1/4 the price, the space, and half the amount of games available. GG, I remember the good old days in '03 when Nintendo sold the GameCube for $99.99 and it came with Super Smash Bros. Yeah, I know, right? It sucks because, like, Nintendo was my first console, right? It's just, like, my first gaming system ever as a young child. So I started with the Nintendo, the first Nintendo. Of course, when the GameCube came out, I was fighting a war, so I didn't really fuck around with the GameCube. Later on, I got like a 3DS, the 3DS thing, and I didn't fuck around with the. I had a Wii, and then I tried the other Wii thing, but I ended up not playing it that much. Yeah, I ended up not playing the Wii that much. So. But I never owned a GameCube. Everybody likes to praise that one. Ah, thank you very much, Brandon. I appreciate that. Very much so. I think Brandon came up with like 10 roses gifts. Thank you. Thank you very much, Brandon. I really appreciate that. Very much so. Thank you. Thank you for watching and everything. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so it's hard because I think what they're doing sucks. I think what they're doing with the price sucks. But I'm gonna try. I have to at least try. All there is to do is try. I think it would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know if it's it's probably a better idea. It's probably a better idea to try to get a PlayStation 5 so like that I can play GTA. I think that might be a little bit more important. But I'm just getting suckered into my nostalgia. I'm getting suckered into my nostalgia. And there's only like one game for like a month that I would probably play. I don't know if I can pull that. And coincidentally, you know, I want to play Dune, like the Dune MMO. The Dune MMO releases on June 5th. So, not knowing FedEx, they wouldn't even get it to your house. Yeah, they probably lose it or deliver it to somebody else, and then they definitely keep it. They would definitely keep it. They would 100%. Why do I feel like I know the name Old Grog? Why do I feel like I know Old Grog? How many more minutes do we have to wait? Has anybody in chat done this? Nightfall. 13 minutes. We still have to talk about something randomly. Yeah, so I don't know. It's sad that $100 in 2003 is $178 with inflation now. Is it really? So that's about how much the cube was, right? I mean, what a bargain. I remember when you could get one for like $20, not like in 2010. Or no, 2010. Yeah, 2010. I think they were so dirt cheap. You could add every dang color, and now they're like, oh man. Yeah, I know, right, Manifest? One time they delivered something really trivial. It was like air filters to somebody else's address, but then the next day they showed up mysteriously. But we really need these damn air filters, so that was like something else too, but I forget what it was. I don't know whether I ordered a pen or something. Something ended up at the wrong address. I was gonna play some a little bit of, you know, those retro games that your stepdad's probably playing. I was gonna try to play some of those. Maybe that, at least that one Zelda one that I never played. You know? That one Zelda. That looks pretty cool. But it's like a Game Boy Advance game or something like that. It's like Game Boy Advance Zelda. I mean, the Donkey Kong game looks phenomenal. I cannot really just, holy moly. You're just smashing through the earth. I think it's like, you know, it's like fuck, they got me. They got me with my nostalgia blinders. Now I'm gonna have to just pay the price. It was like I wish they would just blow our socks off. Why can't these companies just blow our socks off? They always just produce just enough to really just push us into it. Like, it's never like a sure thing. Right? It's never, there's always like some kind of like, oh, they don't do it 100. They give us like 30. But it's 30% is just enough to make you actually get it. Anything so they can afford new Herman Miller chairs and of course Manifest. And I love, right? I love how I love how it's okay for like things to get released early over there, right? And so they get like everything first that they, you know, they get everything first that they make, you know. But then when God forbid North America gets the new raid content first in World of Warcraft, there's a big uproar about how we started first and blah blah blah. You know, like nobody ever calls those markets over there on their getting a head start on everything. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Some of these MMOs, they were tested forever. Like Europe didn't even get WoW for the first year, I think. So, I mean, when we make something, there's a big fucking salty cry fest that, you know, everybody's not getting it at the same time, but nobody starts crying about when they have their stuff first. To be fair, they did release pre-orders but took them away because of tariffs. I guess they did. I'm talking about like certain games. Like there's some games that they don't even release in the US first. Like what was that? That Throne and Liberty game? That was being tested forever in like Korea or something. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of games that are just live over there that haven't even released here yet. And, oh, Manifest, did you see the other thing? Apparently in Japan, if you do the monetary conversion, the value over there, they only really have to pay 325 or something American, 318 American dollars to buy it over there. But if we buy it here, we have to pay the 450. So that's over $100 premium just based on location. So, I mean, there are certain things like electronics that were given a waiver because of tariffs. Electronics was one of the things that was given a waivers. And I believe that most of the units that are coming to North America were made in Vietnam, and Vietnam has an even more special waiver or something like that. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. Does South Korea do that? They might do that. Do they make you have it happen with Black Desert? I wonder. That'd be interesting. That's crazy, right? It happened with Black Desert. I remember Black Desert. Yeah, I feel like my text box is all out of whack. Lyric had to illegally obtain a Korean social security number on screen. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's wild, right? Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to get in on these things. Just to play a damn video game, I know. I was thinking about this. You know what? Oh, Manifest. I was actually thinking about this after my last stream when we were talking about Summit. And I was thinking, wait a second. Do you think that Summit got paid to play War Z at the time? Think about that. Cuz maybe you know how they have the sponsorships now, but maybe Yuri and Sergey, maybe they paid Summit to play War Z and we just didn't know about it. Because you think, like, why would have Summit have played War Z? And that was years ago, you know, that was what, 2011? Probably not. Those devs were greedy as hell, but they were also, at the same time, they were also sneaky as hell. They were pretty sneaky. You know, like, why would he have been in that game, though, do you think? Do you think maybe he just enjoyed it too, like us? Maybe. I was just thinking about that the other day, like, maybe. But maybe not. But I remember that, and that was, man, I miss those days where it's like you just knew you were grinding in that game. Just like, I'm playing War Z today, all day. All day, and, well, as much as I can stay up, I'm just gonna play War Z. It's a very easy choice. I feel like I don't have an easy choice anymore. There's no game, it's just like today, I'm just playing this. And you're playing that game for just like months at a time. I don't know what it was. The first time I saw it, I was like, I gotta get this game. And then I started playing and I was like, I love this game. And that was at the time. It seemed just so what everybody was looking for. It was like what everybody was looking for. It was I guess it was a little slow, but it got fast. And then remember we used to have those events where you just like post up in the post office and people would just kind of spawn in and try to kill you. Oh man, that was so much fun. I don't know why, but that game just felt so, I don't know, it was like every time you spawn in was a different adventure. You had the in-game chat, you had the shit talking, you had the, you know, people that get pissed off because they lose all their gear. And then they made it a new map and it all ended, yeah. And then they started the store. Remember the store where you could go in and buy like barricades and food and stuff like that? That was the downfall of everything. That new map and all that store page, etc., etc. Yeah, that was it. Just went gone after that. But man, did we have a good time. We had a really good time. It was fun. And there's not too many people left. I hardly see anybody except you and me. Every once in a while I see Navi. But I haven't seen Stanky in a long ass time. I haven't seen Brad in a long ass time. I don't follow zombie barricades anywhere. Oh, now you've been playing Project Zomboid. I don't even know if zombie barricades streams anymore. Maybe I should look it up. He probably is still streaming. I would think. Zombie barricades. Maybe we should check it out. See if it is the case. Let me see. Yeah, he does GTA RPO. Okay. Well, that's cool. GTA RP, that's pretty interesting. He gets banned from a lot of servers though. Oh, that's funny. That guy was always so funny though. Gosh, he was funny. Gosh. I remember, oh yeah. Did you ever play on any of the Arma servers? Like the Arma 3 RP servers manifest? Oh my god. I was on the one with fucking Ice Poseidon. Holy shit, man. The Arma 3 RP. When Ice Poseidon was playing and stuff. Oh my god. Oh, it was so good. I was like just riding around pretending I was doing drug runs and I had a white van and I would like bait the police all over the place. Oh yeah, Lyric would play too, yeah. I think he was on it was that same server. What is it called? Oh shit. It's the same name as the big RP server in Grand Theft Auto, like the most popular one. It was the most popular. It was like this. I was on that server in Arma 3, the popular Arma 3 server. But that was so much fun. Even though the graphics were kind of like whatever, the system was just interesting. Yeah. Oh, it was so fun. It was so interesting. It was so good. I liked it a lot. This Brandon guy was pretty nice to me today. I got 5 roses. That's pretty cool. Can't complain. That was great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's so cool. Is it broken? Oh my god. Everyone's saying it broke. Oh no, 30 seconds. Here we go. What do we do? Do we have to go over here? Everyone's flying over here. I guess we're not going to see too much action. I'm just going to try to dot everything. Oh, we're supposed to follow this. What are we oh, we're supposed to follow these visions, maybe? Destroy security shadecasters. What is this event, man? What is this?
Target something first. I need a target. I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
This is the special event manifest. The Resident Evil series has been real fun to play through. My friend and I going through 5 and 6 together.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target. I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target.
Oh yeah, I saw you playing that last night, Manifest, and I was like, oh god, I hope you don't have Did you have a nightmare, though, Manifest? Like, if I played a game like Resident Evil that late at night, I would probably have a nightmare, you know what I mean? Like, dang.
I need a target.
Jill Valentine. I remember playing Resident Evil 2 on CD. That was good. But after that, I never really kept going with it. Like, I think I just played 2, and that's it. Like the old. But man, talk about like the first versions of scary. That was pretty scary.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
How long does this take? Now you got woken up 4 times, so you didn't have any dreams. Oh, dang.
I need to target something first.
Like, this is only 16%? This is only like 16%. Your stepdad locked himself out, but they don't even give me a key. What the hell?
I don't have a target.
What if you had to go out or something, Manifest? They wouldn't give you a damn key? Alright, now we'll go to town on this thing. Watch me blast this thing, Manifest. Look at that. Nobody can even compete with my damage.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Yeah, I know. It did look sick. It doesn't offer any gold, though. I smoked everybody in my little party here on the damage meter as well, so everybody watching, controller does work. Yeah, I'm supposed to sit there and wait because they don't want me waking them up. Jeez. That sounds a little brutal. %. Maybe there's just more of those big bugs that spawn. And you have to go like towards this portal or something. Oh, this is... Oh, I definitely want to mine this sucker. Yeah, I want to get that. It says there's a portal like right here. Maybe that's what this thing is. Hopefully this doesn't teleport me somewhere foul. Worn down book. I mean, up until that big blue bug spawn, this has been stupid. The giant bugs remind you of Bad Eyes and a monster truck from Mad Max. Yeah, I know, that's right. That was a good movie. That was a really good movie, Mad Max. Like, this is only 21%, so... Yeah, I know. Those little renegade people were very crafty, weren't they? Down out there in the wasteland. I guess you had to be crafty to survive. You have to be crafty to survive out there in the land of death. People were not nice in Mad Max and the Thunderdome. What do you think about this though, Manifest? 25%. All these people here, what is this? Like, really? Oh, wait, is there a boss over here? Shit. There's a boss over here, I'm missing it. Hey, Semi-Blind Rob, how's it going? How's it going? Manifest and I are trying out this new scenario content in retail. Wow. Semi-Blind Rob. But, we've been talking about tonight. Manifest says he would not buy a Nintendo Switch. Tonight at midnight in my time, we can try to get a Nintendo Switch too. Semi-Blind Rob. The question is, and I'll pose this question. Not the best, but on WoW, so chilling could be better if I'm honest. Well, sorry, Blind Rob. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Semi-Blind Rob. That you could be better. Usually when that happens, I either eat something or take a nap or watch some stupid movie. Oh no. You have to do like cheering actions. I don't know how to do that. Are you playing the retail? You almost finished with Kingdom. It's good as hell. Yeah, I know. Manifest, that looked pretty strange, but I think that would be like the kind of thing you need to watch, really. That's the kind of thing. Basically, your old man had 3 strokes in January. He's been into an old care home since. The community care team is fit to go home. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. The parenting stuff is tough. I only have my mom left, Semi-Blind Rob. And it sucks, you know, when you watch your parents deteriorate. Like,
We face the last gasp of a dying empire. Do not relent until the battle is won.
And, the important thing to know is, right, like, this happens to everyone. So, like, even though it might feel kind of like alone, like, everybody has to go through this, right? This is just like, it won't be the first time and it's not the last time that it's gonna happen to anybody. Like, it does really suck. And then it kind of reminds you like how old we are. You know, it's like, oh shit. So it's like, oh my god. But what else can we do but carry on? And enjoy the space and time continuum that we're in. I lost my dad when I was 30, so I thought that was kind of young for me. Not by medical means, but by like an accident. So I guess you could say like maybe that's kind of like a little bit more crazy. So we did the scenario here. That wasn't too bad. I don't know. What do you think about that, Manifest? So like I was pretty fucking... That kind of like changed my entire life at that point. But... And now my mom's in like a care facility. But yeah. So like you have nobody to now to watch your dad. Unless you can, right? I mean, here in the United States, I'd have to say, like, our care facilities, if you don't have any money to go to, like, the one that costs, like, $5,000 per month, right? Oh, you live 25 miles away. Yeah, so you can't get to them either. Oh, that really sucks. So now you gotta be worried about them all the time. Yeah, I get why it's, yeah. Don't worry, man. I know, I understand. So now you're gonna be, in a worry state. If you don't have like $5,000 a month, you can't get in like any of the good, like, assisted care places. So like you end up in these like very bad condition, like they don't have good food. It's like awful food. It's like worse than cafeteria food. It's like so it's, you get put up in, it's basically like a ghetto, yeah. It's basically like the ghetto. I mean, they get generalized things, but it doesn't seem like there's been times where like I pick my mom up, she just, her fingernails aren't clipped, or they're dirty, she smells like she hasn't bathed. It's like, what the fuck, right? Like, honestly, you can just tell these things. So really, like, yeah, your best friend's dad had a heart attack when he was like 16. Yeah, geez, Manifest, yeah. All these things happen. Life is crazy, man, I tell ya.
What was lost, I have found.
So you just kind of gotta go through it. It was bothering me every day too when my mom, Jesus, she was like in and out of the hospital, like I didn't know what was going on. Then I was taking care of everything, then all of a sudden my uncles decided they were gonna do it. So at that point, you know, I either work my way or you better be able to do it all. So they wanted to assume control, so now they did her all. But they put her in this shit ass place, man. This place sucks. This place is pretty awful. I guess no, it's pretty bad. But I don't have $5,000. I can't support that much money per month. I couldn't even put her in a place for like $500 a month extra. Like, things are tight. You know? Your great grandma lived forever. She was an old person place for when it was filled with people yelling constantly. I'll never... Yeah, exactly, Manifest. That's the kind of place it turns into. You know, some of these people get dementia and they start saying weird things, and sometimes they can even get violent, which is also scary. It's like, jeez, do you want somebody slapping up your mom? Some somebody that you don't even know? Sounds kind of wrong, doesn't it? So, my grandmother, I think she's like 94. I'm going conservatively. I think I'm maybe gonna only try to make it to like 80. I have a lot of abuse in these bones and brain and chemicals. So I'll pretty much be satisfied to 80. But, you know, we're fucking halfway there, bro. I wonder what more fun could we put in the other half. The new Penguin show they released is pretty good. Is that like a Batman one? Manifest? Is that Batman? Oh. Amy really likes Batman. She's got a lot of Batman comics and figures. And Funko Pops of Batman and Harley Quinn. Yeah. I'll have to check that out. Which one is that on, Manifest? Which one of the services is that on? The Penguin. Yeah, exactly. Some of them Rob. Harley Quinn. Amy likes Harley Quinn. This is it too. I gotta end my Peacock subscription because the football season might be over this weekend. If the Liverpool HBO, shit, I don't have that one. I have the Netflix, the Disney. What else? Oh, Prime. Yeah, it's time to end the subscriptions because we no longer need to watch football. Until next year, or well, next season. Because Peacock, here in the United States, some of them, Rob, you need like 3 different services to watch all the games. Because the Champions League is on a different channel. Sometimes Peacock has the game, so you need Peacock to buy. You have to that's a whole separate subscription. And then sometimes the games are in the USA. You just use the Fire Stick personally. What do you have? One of those special ones that has every channel? Semi-blind Rob? How do I get one of those? Is that free? But I will say, yeah, cracked it myself. Oh, that's pretty neat. I need to look into doing that. Does it ever lag or for you or anything? Like, does it get like laggy when you watch things that a lot of people are watching? Or no, you've seen like you have like a good connection to that. Cause sometimes like you're watching a big event, mine gets laggy, even though it's like fucking paying these guys big money. I only had that once. Oh shit, that was your internet. It wasn't even the service. Yeah, back in the day, like I remember getting my information, like you'd have to either get the newspaper. You'd have to get the newspaper. And they'd only have it on Sundays. They wouldn't have it on every day in the United States. So you either get the newspaper, or I think you have to watch a special program on Fox Sports that eventually had the scores. It was very long ago. This is like in 1994, 95, 96 when I started watching following the Premier League. Your friend has done like 150 of those. You might be able to get you one. Yes, Manifest, get me one of those. I can PayPal you and you can PayPal your friend, then you can keep the rest of it. What should your second character be? You have an elf beastmaster now. I was thinking of human mage. TW91, thanks for watching. Let's check out mage. Well, I think mage offers a lot of flexibility, especially now with fire mage. I would say mage is probably the best all-around character to have every single expansion. It's always fun to play. That seems to do a lot of DPS. Some people might say that you don't have a lot of skills and they hate you for it, but you know, I think like especially if you're doing PvP kind of stuff, TW91, I have a dwarf mage because dwarfs have free criticals. But basically you get this proc and you just keep spamming pyroblast over and over again, and you can actually like run around like you're not casting at all. You're basically just throwing instants over and over again, and then when it's on cooldown, right, you're just kind of just blasting every time. You don't even need to cast anymore as a fire mage. Like you can just run around and just kind of, it's actually super awesome. I think it's a great time, especially if you're making this a secondary character or a main or anything like that. Like it's just running around fun. It reminds me if you have experience like resto druid, you could just like jump around and throw hots. Like mage is like you just jump around and do damage, and then when you get to a point where you can't, you do one of these and it lessens all your cooldowns. Like see it hitting everything, it's lessening my cooldowns, and you just start the process over again and you get a free pyros again, and you just jump around and throw fireballs. I think this is a lot of fun. If I was just strictly playing one character, it'd be a rogue or a mage. I think they're always the most fun. Maybe mage overall. I remember elemental shaman. Yeah, yep, elemental shaman could do this at one point. But yeah, this is just like such a blast, literally. Literally a fire blast, just running around. And I mean, I'm on a controller. Just think if you have a keyboard and mouse, you can do so much better. Then herbalism, alchemy. I guess that works. I don't think profession matters too much. I think you should just pick the profession you want that's really fun. TW91. If you want to make a lot of money, I think herbalism is good. Alchemy is good, especially if you're on a server that does a lot of PvE. You can sell those materials for a ton. Buku gold, my friend. Buku. Super buku. But yeah, mage, I would say it's on the top tier. Yeah, top tier for mage, for sure. That would pair well with your leatherworking skinning elf. Yes, that would. Yup. Human mage is kind of cool too. They look good. I just picked a dwarf because of the crit chance. You pick a dwarf mage, you get what is it here? Let's just check this out. What is their passives? They get stone form, which also cures poisons, diseases, magics, and bleeds effects, and it reduces your physical damage. And then you have the Might of the Mountain right here. Critical strike damage. This is it. Critical strike damage and healing increased by 2%. So those crits, those big fire mage crits, more damage. Yep. And I think they have like a weapon thing. Dwarves have like a special... Oh no, the frost resistance. So 1% frost resistant. And then they're a little bit better with archaeology, and they can find little treasures and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that's the dwarfs in a nutshell. But like with the professions, it's important you pick something you like to do. You asked Grokkai, and he suggested human over dwarf. Not sure why. I don't know. Maybe he thinks that, are you playing classic? Are you playing classic or retail? I think in classic, wow, like that would have been always the choice. Are you playing classic? Okay, yeah, so definitely that human. And in that case, Grok is right, so yeah. Okay, so classic, yeah, definitely. But I think even going back to classic mage is a ton of fun. I mean, you can't do what I just showed you though. Unfortunately not in classic, but you will be eventually once you get to here. But overall, mage, even mage going into BC is amazing. Oh my gosh. When they did the evocations with the healing, oh man. Talk about like a nice setup. But you have a Beastmaster Hunter too, so that's awesome. I started my Hunter over there in Classic and he's doing good. He's doing quite well. Yeah, so enjoy, yeah, make that human mage, get cooking, TW91. Get cooking on that. What's my pet? My pet is a boar. I like the boar one here. Well, I can log in over there. I mean, I'm only like level 18 or something. We can log in. I'm pretty much done. I did the scenario. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna do time walking yet, but I should do time walking at some point this week. You remember when yeah, says boar is good. Yeah, it eats everything, and I like to charge because especially if you're gonna be PvPing another player, it's good to hit them with that charge. See if you can get away, get another step. I got a level 18 orc. I wanted to do horde only because if I do end up raiding, I'll only have to compete with warriors for the Ashbringer, right? Yeah, so I have a boar. Here, let me call him with a whistle. There it is. There's the boar. D-Pain. We renamed our pet over on this other server. I have Sally on the other server. She's also a boar. But yeah, I just turned 18 on this hunter. I'm doing no marksmanship. I'm gonna do marksmanship. Even though they said survival is the most DPS in this new... They said survival is the most DPS in this new raid, so... I don't know what to do next. I thought Mike was gonna power level me, but apparently no, so... I guess I have to go fly back to the Barrens and do some random stuff.
Look down on the world from the back of a Wind Rider.
Like back to the Crossroads, or maybe even Ratchet. And see where we're at. Maybe I'll just fly over to Crossroads for the time being. I don't think there's any new content in Classic WoW, so just kind of waiting for the next scenario. Maybe we won't wait. Maybe we'll just keep talking. Manifest loves the shamans. Even in Hearthstones, don't you play a shaman deck, Manifest? I hit platinum this month in Hearthstone. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be getting the high-end rewards. But I guess I'll fly to Crossroads. And maybe we'll just look at something else. When we get there, maybe quests. I still have to do all these serpent blooms, prowler claws. Oh, I guess I could go up north here and try to get the Samouflange and all this other shit. I mean, Shadow Meld is awesome. I think Shadow Meld is... If I really think Night Elf Hunter is just too good. You know, that was like my first character is Night Elf Hunter, of course, right? But, yeah, I wish I had Shadow Meld. I wish it was over here, the other way around with Paladins or something. But it makes sense in the lore. Humans have to have the Paladins, etc., etc. We'll go to the butcher here and do this one.
You won't want to go out into the barrens without a good stock of provisions.
Maybe we'll buy some meat too.
Nothing brings red to a lady's cheeks like a big juicy steak. Thank you, adventurer.
Maybe I'll buy like 40 mutton chops.
Here is some money for your trouble. And don't be surprised
Just in case T-Pain gets hungry. My professions are mining and engineering, TW91. Of course, like I had to do engineering. There's a point where you get rocket boots, right? Have you seen anybody with the rocket boots? So that reminds me, I gotta do some, I think I have to, do I have to do any? No, I don't have to do any melting. I have some smelting stuff I gotta smelt, but yeah, you get these little attachments you can put on your boots, and then they make you like rocket speed. You go and you run really fast. It's like so useful, and you get bombs, and then you get little devices that transport you all over the world. Like you can, there's like little transporter things. So it's like very important. I just like engineering. It's expensive though. You end up actually wasting your gold just kind of supporting it. But it's challenging to make money with it. Unless you're selling like scopes, like premium scopes because you make the scopes and you can make some guns too, and you get goggles. I haven't made the goggles yet. I should have done some of the goggles. I should fly over to Ratchet and maybe do some of the goggles. It's actually kind of a fun thing to do, is to do some engineering. I haven't been working on much engineering. You're building around mostly PvE solo and classic. Yeah, I mean, I think engineering is good for solo. I would think, right? Yeah. I think there's certain things that might they put in a whole new bunch of gadgets. Yeah, definitely manifest, of course. There's like a molten core gun, etc. Oh man, that Beastmaster Hunter looked all cool. He had like ethereal wolves. I have an ethereal wolf on my Retail Hunter. It's all purple. But we'll see if I can do any engineering over here. You can be Hunter versus the world, TW91. Do you ever see those? It's this Hunter basically solos bosses. I made a solo video early on. It's me playing against me doing Wailing Caverns over here. I did the entire Wailing Caverns solo on my Hunter, my Night Elf. It was pretty awesome. But at the time, pets were pretty powerful, and you just kind of let your pet tank everything. It was awesome. So I have all these copper bars. Let's see what we need to make. Crafted light shot. Rough blasting powder and linen. We'll go with that.
Hey, how you doing?
Rough blasting powder and linens. I think that's pretty much everything. And we can just tinker. We don't even need to go to the smelter. Like, we can just level this up. Hell yeah. And see, now I'm getting a ton of dynamite. Just making dynamite. Yeah. We're gonna make as much as we can. Even when it turns green, I think is still okay. I think actually one of the engineering guys is like right here. I'm pretty sure one of the engineering guys is up here. So then I'll be ready to go. Engineering goods. Journeyman. It's actually perfect. Because now I can make copper bolts and copper bomb. So now I need the bars and a smelter. Did they have a smelter in here? I don't think they did. No. Why would you set up your workshop without a smelter? That kind of stinks, right? Like, I would set up my workshop close to the smelter. Sometimes these goblins don't know what the hell they're doing. Right? Like, I think the smelter is actually over there. So we need copper bars. Let's get some more of this. Do you see classic WoW when it works for you? I don't know, TW91. I don't. I think a lot more people are gonna go over to Season of Discovery because it's new content. I mean, maybe it's hard to say. It's real hard to say. I'm hoping that they don't lose a lot of people, but it seems like with all of the content on SOD, it's gonna be hard. You know, a lot of people are going to want to do like the new classic content. But I mean, I don't think, I think the people that are there are gonna pretty much stay there, but they might eventually get bored. I would get kind of bored, I think. Where the hell is the smelting thing? Did they not have the smelter here? I thought they did. Does anybody know? Claudia Espinoza, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you. Does anybody know? Is there a smelter here? I thought there was. Don't tell me there's no blacksmith. Oh no, it's here, isn't it? This has got to be it. Yeah. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, so I don't know, TW91. I think you'd have a better bet on Season of Discovery. But it does seem like there's a lot of people. I mean, maybe PvP Anniversaries has a higher pop. More so than more than the other one. I think like this server is probably like, you know, Season of Discovery PvE is probably like just gonna be a larger server. I think if this was like the PvE content goal, this was probably the best choice. Because they're not going to add into anything for the anniversary server. It's just going to be it's going to be for the purest of classics, right? I gotta find me a better ammo pouch here. This one's kind of bad. We gotta make all these copper bars too. See how long so professions take? You misusing an ammo pouch, Manny? I don't know, man. I mean, the ammo pouch, I like the quiver a lot better. I think the quiver looks cooler. Do I subscribe yearly? I'm right now, TW91, I am on the 6 months plan. Yeah. But it makes the most sense to do yearly. I think it's probably best to do yearly. I wasn't sure like how long I was gonna play. So I was like, at least the next 6 months. I think I did that in March. So I have until September, which will probably be when they release a new, well, close to this expansion, I would hope. So we'll find out more. We'll find out more about the next expansion and what they're planning to do. I know they're gonna go into the Burning Crusade. I don't know which servers they're gonna target as far as Classic goes. But one of those servers, I think it's going to be, I think the Classic SOD servers will probably go over to Burning Crusade. I think. I mean, unless they keep releasing content. But one of them's going to progress. It's definitely immersive manifest, just like feeding your pet, right? When you actually had to keep arrows and shots in here, you would sacrifice one whole inventory slot. Remember that shit? But now there's just like, it's like anything goes. You don't even have mana anymore in Hunter. They use focus, which I didn't like when they changed that either. They changed that in Wrath of the Lich King. The focus. Man, was that silly. That made me stop playing Hunter. I rejected it at the time. That was like, you know, part of the challenge was to budget your mana, right? Because if you blew all your mana on your shots in the beginning of the fight, then you wouldn't have much left. But then they added in this aspect of the Viper, so then it became pretty easy. Like, you just turn that on for a little bit, get your mana back, start blasting again. So they kept changing the way the whole mechanics worked with Hunter. It was kind of annoying. But, you know, that happens in MMOs. I don't know why they messed with it when it was so... everything was balanced. It was very good. They messed with too many classes. It was so balanced. It was nice. Liked it. Let's make some more bombs. Yes. Wonder how many we should make. Probably all of these. Get as much as we can going. Did I ever play Guild Wars? Yes, I did, TW91. And I really liked it. I created a warrior in Guild Wars. A warrior, what, that beast creature. I forget the name of that race, but it was like one of those beasts. Like those big hulking beasts. I think most of that content here, let's see. I think it's on my other channel. I have a lot of content on another YouTube channel, yeah, Rhoody TV. Some videos. Oh yeah. I finally hit level 80 on my first Guild Wars 2 character. Yeah. And then I did a little bit of PvPing. I was actually really enjoying it. I was actually really enjoying Guild Wars. You did runs for money on that game. Oh wow, T1V91. It was like, here, let me show you. It was like, since you like the Guild Wars, why not, right? It was like 1 year ago. Here we are. This is it. level 79. The question is, how do we do it? Today's the day. 2 bars. I will be 80. Yes. Well, oh man, this is gonna. I feel like. This is me hitting level 80. Let's see, where is it? Oh. World versus world. Almost there. I'm pretty happy. I just hit 8. Oh, but what's good is like I can use like. Oh, here it is. This is it. There it is. Hit 80. I just hit 80. Yep. Look at that, level 80. No, but for whatever reason, my camera's like freezing. I was so excited. We've hit 80. Holy shit. I was so excited to hit 80. Here, bro. We hit 80. I'm level 80 in Guild Wars. Yep. Yes. And then I don't know what I did. I probably didn't know what to do. Wait, no. But I created this character that's a warrior that's kind of like this lion thing. I forget the name of him. You know probably what this is. Yeah, it is nice outside, Manifest, though. It's a little too hot for me, though. I'm not a big fan of this superheat. Alright, so there's my little Guild Wars experience there. TW91. I did enjoy it. I also played it on controller. I figured out how to put it on controller. Played the first Guild Wars, so that was interesting. I did not play the first one. That might have been around the same time that like EverQuest was going, wasn't it? Like somewhere close to it. Maybe like 1998. No, 99. Let me see. Just look at the first Guild Wars. Guild Wars. Just the regular one. Guild Wars. NC Soft. The first Guild Wars. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was later on. Why do I feel like it was... It was actually, at that time, 2005. See, that's why I didn't play it. I wasn't in the country around 2005, 2006, 2007. So by the time I like got back home, it was like already on an expansion. And then Guild Wars 2 released in 2012. Yeah, so anything that happened from like 2002 to 2007, I was kind of like not part of it at the time. Which I was telling Manifest, that's why I never got to play GameCubes or anything else like that. That's why I never had a GameCube. I wasn't here. I wasn't here, man. I wasn't in the United States at the time. Some points off and on I was, but was not here. I was playing WoW though. It's only 78 where you are. It's like, oh, I mean 70. I think it's only like 79. I guess if you're not in the sun and the, if you find a breezy spot, it's actually pretty nice. Definitely 100%. Oh, let me feed the pet before he dies. And just do that. Give him that meat. And I think we're done here as far as engineering goes. Let's go to the trainer. There's a human over here. But if I try to kill it, I'll get flagged and killed by goblins. You got a hoodie and joggers on, not gonna lie. There is a macro to auto feed pet. Is there really? I have a macro that 6 my pet on somebody, like pet attack. I need an auto feed. Will it use any food?
I can't help you.
Or
You're
do you
ready to see
just
someone who's been at it longer
have to
than I
click
have.
different
Let's
foods?
see. You're an alliance type, so you need to talk to Lilium Sparkspindle in Stormwind.
Why did it say I'm an alliance type? Oh, you get to pick what food. Oh, I see. Arclight spammer. We need one of those. That's like an essential item to make. You have to have an Arclight spammer to do engineering stuff, so I'm gonna make one of those right now. Arclight spammer. Okay. That's cool. Alright, so we got this. It says made by Rhoody. Check that out. TW91. You might swim in the river with your puppy manifested so nice. That sounds like a good idea. I think my puppies are sleeping right now. They're not here, so they're downstairs sleeping. They're all sleeping, every one of them. The whole family is sleeping, taking an afternoon nap. But not I. We're here. We gotta go up to the inn. So I might have to stay up tonight really late. So we'll see what happens if I can make it to midnight. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll try it, Manifest. What could I do? Manifest, before you leave. What game... Let's look. What game can I install on PC for Xbox? Let me pull this up. Should we try the new Oblivion, maybe? Are you ordering the bundle version? Yeah, I'm gonna get whatever I can get, but I would like to get the bundle version because that comes with the damn fucking Mario Kart and it's only $50. But then the problem is it's a digital edition, so it's like, oh, that sucks too, but whatever. You know, I'm just trying to get it. And then I can decide what I want to do with it. I have a month to decide whether I give it to somebody or whether I use it. Let's look at this Manifest. There's a lot of stuff right here. I'm in the inn right now. Let me turn off World of Warcraft so we can have decent conversations. Alright, Manifest, here it is. I don't know why it's asking me about my Ubisoft Connect. I freaking hate Ubisoft. They're so repulsive. The NPC in Oblivion are uncanny looking. No. I don't know why it's constantly trying to do Ubisoft Connect. But I guess maybe something's linked to it, etc., etc. Right. Does anybody else know? Maybe TW91 also. What? Is there anything worth here to play? What do you think, Manifest? Do we do Oblivion? Or GTA? Or how about this hunt game? If we go to Game Pass, right, these are all the games we can play. Warzone, Commandos, South of Midnight. What about Borderlands 3? That's probably kicks ass, right? It's gotta kick ass. Valheim. TW91 says Valheim. Should I try that out? Is that actually available? VAL. I only have Game Pass for PC, so It says it's $9.99. They're not even giving it away. It seems interesting, doesn't it? Maybe it would probably be better to buy this one on Steam, maybe. Wait, does it have achievements? I guess it is cross-play. You know the reason why I didn't like RuneScape Dragon Wilds is because they didn't have cloud saves. Like, how stupid is that? Like, I literally played for 2 hours up here, created the character, build my base in Dragon Wilds. Then I went downstairs, I tried to play on my little device, handheld. I had to start a new character because there's no cloud saving. If you're going to make a game in 2025, for fuck's sakes, please cloud save. And that's why I refunded it. I was like, I'm not going to progress twice. Who wants to progress twice? Unless you're like head over heels in love with a game. That you want to have 2 different accounts. Characters, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit. So that was my protest with RuneScape Dragon Wilds. I mean, Valheim looks pretty cool too. They say this one's really good. I never played Oblivions, but this might be actually cool. Manabis says it looks good. State of Decay 2. Oh, I did that one. I did that one, TW91. I think I had... That's like one of the only ones I own. Yeah, check it out. I already own this. And actually, I think I did a... Look, let me see. Oh, yeah, 100... No, how many did I do already? Let's look at this. So, I have the Juggernaut edition. I've finished about 1/3 of it. 12 hours. I have 12 hours into it. Last time I played it was 2018. It looks like in May of 2018 when it came out, I think. Yeah, I got this. I really like this one. This is like one of my favorites. Yeah. Yeah, I've killed the 2,200 zombies. Pretty cool, right? Enshrouded is amazing. I played Enshrouded too. I did play that one. I did play the Enshrouded too. It didn't run on my handheld very well, so that's why I started it and then I was like, I can't play it on handheld, so there's one that's coming up that looks pretty decent. Let me see. Expeditions 33 tomorrow. This one. Claire Obscure. Expedition 33. Do we have any kind of game? 9 hours it's available. That's a reveal trailer. Pre-order trailer.
I've been having nightmares. Being out here isn't what I expected.
If they're gonna show us some gameplay.
Legacy can take many forms, right?
I hate getting baited by story,
From the ones who came before.
And they betrayal, the ones who come after.
Wait, I hear something.
Get ready.
Interesting combat system, right?
I still can't believe they exist.
Very obscure.
Do we owe the pleasure of your company? I just need a foot. Aha!
Stalker 2. Oh yeah.
You can turn into a Levrock.
Stalker 2. I think that might be also a good one.
Bonjour, mes amis.
We need to cross the sea? Bulger said you could help?
All right. Ready to sail like a snail.
This is a much better way to travel.
That reminds me of a rotisserie chicken. It's like a little bit Final Fantasy, and then you add in like
We're gonna take down the painters, just the three of us?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
slow motion activatable eye button combat.
As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
Seems like it could be good, right? Alright, we can't play this music. Okay. We may as well take advantage of some of these things to play. But yeah, we can. What Stalker 2 TW91 says Stalker 2. Stalker 2. Yeah, that's right here. Heart of Chernobyl. We can install it and see how it goes. Seems like it should be decent, right? Just get it queued up. And maybe try this Claire Obscure. When it releases on Game Pass. I'm down for playing Stalker for sure. That might be fun to play. Let's download it. See how it goes. I might need something to do while I wait tonight for this release, etc., etc. So we'll download this and try it out. 2 friends play this. Manifest is online right now. He's on his home screen. Alright. I guess that's it. I think this was a productive stream. We helped a lot of people, hopefully. Hopefully we did. And we're downloading this new game. Hopefully it downloads quickly. It looks like typical Xbox style, it's going to take a long time. But, you know, when you live in you're waiting for Resident Evil 1 to download, is that something? Let me check that one out. Manifest Resident Evil. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 3. The Evil Within. I could play Resident Evil 2 and 3. And I think that's it. But this is on Game Pass. Is this a remake? Oh yeah, this is some kind of remake, huh? Seems wild. The movie was pretty cool too. Did you ever see the movies, Manifest? The movies are actually not so bad after you understand the game. You could play this too. There's such a slew of choices here. There's such a slew of choices. Like even Oblivion, going into that wouldn't be bad. Trying some of these other games. Maybe Indiana Jones for free. I mean, I got this three month for free. There's Pal World. Borderlands. Yeah, this is kind of cool. So, yeah, anyway, everyone, thanks for watching TW91. Anybody else over on TikTok? I think it's just you, TW91. Thank you very much for everything, for watching, etc., etc. We're going to shut down for today, and we'll see tomorrow. Should be streaming for a little bit longer. Probably doing something exciting. I'll either be extremely happy or extremely disappointed tomorrow, but we'll find out. Semi-blind Rob, if you're still here, thank you. Of course, Manifest, thank you. My friend, my comrade, thank you. Manifests for always being here and chiming in on your thoughts and opinions. They're much appreciated. Taking part in the discussions, everyone. TW91, thank you as well. It was good to talk to you guys for sure. All of you guys, thank you. And we'll carry on tomorrow, and the surprise will be, was I able to get a Nintendo Switch 2? Or was I not? It's kind of like, I'm not expecting to. So instead we might play a new game. If we might play some kind of a new game, maybe Clair Obscura, maybe Stalker 2. We'll see what happens. But I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Manifest, get the download done, go swimming. TW91, go start your human mage. And have a great rest of your time. And semi-blind Rob, go play some World of Warcraft and watch that show that Manifest told us about. It might be cool. It might be a cool, or find a good movie or something like that. I just find like a good series, a good binging series helps out your brain a little bit sometimes. Just need a good one, not so much a reminiscing one, but something that just uplifts your brain for a little bit. Shut it off, recalibrate, have something good to eat, some sugar, some salts. You know what I'm saying. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. I'll see you again.